Very well. Signing an Asian player to Hosam Awar to again talks about Albert Sambi Lokonga. When will the confirmation be done? And Italy have actually beaten Spain on penalties. And talking about penalties, Argentina will meet Brazil in the finals of the Copa America as they beat Colombia. Yes, you guys will talk about Emiliano Martinez. Of course, you should. He is the star of the show, man. Crazy stuff. But what do we have for you? Of course, some awesome news as well. So let's talk about Takehiro Tomiyasu. This is a Japanese international. Very good player. Very prolific player. Good defender. Plays for Bologna in Serie A. So Arsenal are interested in signing Bologna defender Takehiro Tomiyasu as a possible replacement for Hector Bellerin. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, Tomiyasu is represented by agent of former Arsenal player Ryo Miyachi. If you remember Ryo Miyachi. So there's a chance. Moving on, so Fabrizio Romano says that Albert Sambi Lokonga to Arsenal, here we go soon. The agreement is set to be completed with Anderlecht. Final details, then paperwork's time. Personal terms agreed since weeks till 2026. No medical scheduled yet. Negotiations at final stage. 17.5 million euros plus add-ons. Not a bad deal at all. But let's see how exactly is the youngster gonna react to it. So it's official. Arsenal defender Gabriel Magalhaes has been forced to withdraw from the Brazilian squad for the Tokyo Olympics. As I already mentioned, him and Martinelli have been included. So Gabriel will not be participating in that, which starts later this month due to injury, knee injury, tendinitis in the right knee with swelling. Now, how did it happen? The centre back complained of discomfort in his right knee following the squad's first training session. Gabriel began physical therapy and was released from all strengthening exercises, but the pain still continued, and an MRI scan on Monday determined that he was suffering from tendinitis. Now, if you ask me, for the pain to not come back in, he needs to rest and do physical therapy more so that his tendon heals up quickly. It's an inflammation, happens mainly because he's overworked it and less amount of rest. So that would be fine if he takes a rest, but he needs to see. If the pain persists even after rest and physical therapy, and you never know, he might undergo a procedure. But more importantly, I think a rest for some weeks should be fine. So as we speak, let us talk about Hosam Awar. What do we have for you about Hosam Awar? Let's talk about AFC Bell. So AFC Bell tweeted out yesterday, finally, the first tweet of this month. They say that a source in Arsenal tells them that the club holds a degree of interest in Hosam Awar, but the talks are not advanced and have not reached the stage of making an official offer. As some French reports indicated tonight, the club continues to evaluate the market situation and the possibility of signing with its main objectives before considering other options. So we're going to talk about the other options first, but let me tell you, Jordan Davies of the Sun journalist says, he was the first one who reported Arsenal's firm interest in Awar last month, says, as far as I understand, discussions are still progressing with Arsenal willing to make it happen within budget. Now, he was not the first one to come up with the news yesterday night. It was Alexis Bernard. So he says that Arsenal have made an offer to Lyon for midfielder Hosam Awar. Lyon want between 20 to 25 million euros for Awar. Arsenal's offer would not be far from this amount. The file is progressing well between Lyon and Arsenal, according to Alexis Bernard. So he wrote an article for Leighton as well. So yes, we don't have to cut it down. So he would cost around 20 to 25 million euros, which will be 17.5 to 20 million pounds for Hosam Awar, for someone who we could not get for 25 or 26 million that we bid, where Lyon were wanting 40. Let me know in the comments, would you take Hosam Awar again? I have to ask you this. So also AFC Bell not only just spoke about Hosam Awar, they also spoke about James Maddison. So they say that they understand that James Maddison is certainly a major target for the club, although there is no strong movement down that path yet. Arteta's admiration for Hosam Awar is not a secret, but we did not receive new information indicating, we did not receive any new information indicating that the game scales changed in this file. A move is not ruled out if the club fails to sign with its main objective. So right now, no strong movement towards James Maddison, although they would really love an offer. Hosam Awar, however, is being really reported by a lot of clubs, a lot of sources. So let's see where that leads Arsenal and Arsenal fans to. Moving on, Saka's training yesterday as well, and he should be ready for the Denmark game upcoming tomorrow. Of course, the Danish are really adamant that they would get a result because they're really a team possessed. But let's see how they will react to it. So Fabrizio Romano's take on the whole Maddison to Arsenal. He says, at the moment, Leicester are still convinced that the player is staying and they have no intention to sell him. They want a crazy bid, and at the moment, Arsenal have not made any official bid for now. Let's see where this takes them. So Pablo Mari, according to AS, Besiktas are interested in signing Arsenal's Pablo Mari. The Turkish club are seeking to loan him for the season. Mari did not get many minutes at Arsenal last season, so he's thinking strongly about this offer because it presents him with an opportunity of playing Champions League football as well. So a loan deal to loan out Pablo Mari. Very strange, but true. So as we all know, Aston Villa are going to come up with a third bid for Emil Smith Rowe. Now, what happens if they don't get? Will this bidding game keep on going? Well, no. It looks like, according to Footy Insider 247, Villa will now turn their interest and attention to luring Burnley's Dwight McNeil if they fail to sign Smith Rowe. Now, Midlands club are submitting a third bid over £32 million for Emil Smith Rowe because Arsenal said no to their first two bids, and it's pretty much sure. And I'm pretty much sure that they would want to turn down a third bid as well. So Villa source has told Football Insider that Dean Smith is prioritizing a versatile forward capable of operating in various positions across the attack. McNeil is a really key player if they don't get Emil Smith Rowe. So that is that. And also, even according to Tom Colomose, he says that Aston Villa are preparing a third bid for Arsenal midfielder Emil Smith Rowe as the Gunners continue to talk to tie the talent down for a new long-term contract as well. So another source, another day, and we keep on moving. So Gianluca Di Marzio gives an update about the whole Arsenal's players going to Serie A or the other way around. So he said that in yesterday's Sky Sports news, he says that Roma and Arsenal are trying to reach agreement for Granit Xhaka. Hector Bellerin is wanted by Inter Milan. Arsenal and Tottenham talking to Bologna for defender Takehiro Tomiyasu. Now, what is all about this whole Hector Bellerin to Inter Milan? Now, it looks like Hector Bellerin would want to go to AC Milan. That's his priority. But Inter Milan want the player on loan with an option to buy. Arsenal want to send him on loan with an obligation to buy. It's going on. The talk is really going on. So it's not done yet. So don't count Arsenal out of it right away. And talking about Hector Bellerin, we already spoke about it. Granit Xhaka, well, again the talks have begun. And according to another Tempo web, Il Tempo say that things are starting to move regarding the Xhaka case. Roma and Arsenal have restored contacts, and it seems that white smoke is approaching. I don't even know what that is, but okay. They might come to agreement. So moving on, according to Euros 2020, Arsene Wenger has this to say. He says this European Championship has been built basically for England to play 6 games out of 7 at home. Any team would love that. Shots fired. Whenever this man says something, it's something really great, man. Moving on, so why do I have this youngster image for you guys? Well, let's talk about it. Bild say that Frankfurt, West Ham and Arsenal are all interested in Brøndby's Jesper Lindstrøm, who's 21 years of age, plays as an attacking midfielder, and according to Bild.de, they believe that he's wanted by a lot of clubs, and Arsenal are one of them from England now. Jesper Lindstrøm will leave Brøndby after Rafael Santos Borra, 25 years of age, for free transfer from River Plate. Frankfurt have now the next offensive player in their sides, which is Jesper Lindstrøm from Brøndby Copenhagen. And let's see what happens. Even Arsenal are interested in the youngster. Well, next news is going to blow you away. It is Phil Coutinho, and Barcelona reportedly desperate to sell Felipe Coutinho this summer and would let him leave for as little as £20 million. £20 million after signing him for 120 in 2018. Barcelona are currently at risk of not being able to register new signings, which includes Memphis Depay and of course Sergio Kun Aguero. Barcelona are currently at risk of not being able to register them if they don't lower their wage bill according to the rules from La Liga. 20 million. Should Liverpool sign him back or Arsenal take him? £20 million. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, man. 20, it's tempting. it's tempting. 20, Coutinho, but the wages might be really high. So, okay, let's see what that happens. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.